Singapore stands ready to collaborate with the UAE and other partners in the Middle East.
To succeed, we must work together and learn from each other. Governments, businesses and financial institutions, academics, young people, and NGOs.
It is time to act, and we have to act now.
Let us focus. Let us concentrate on emission reduction of all greenhouse emissions.
It is youth, after all, who have the most to gain and lose in this endeavor. They are also the most strategically positioned to lead this critical transformation.
The UAE is committed to partnering with sub-Saharan African nations to achieve sustainable development and promote the welfare of the larger region by advancing together.
This is the thinking behind our net zero strategic initiative. We see it as a new economic development opportunity. It is an opportunity that will help us create new industries, new skills, new jobs, new partnerships, new models of engagement with relevant parties around the world.
Over the past couple of years, and as demonstrated at COP itself at COP26, you saw the private sector stepping forward. We now have $130 trillion of assets from the private sector committed to going to net zero by 2050.
We see that there's a silver lining in addressing climate change in the Middle East and Africa, expediting the green transformation to the benefit of our economies. We believe there's a great potential to take advantage of the resources that are available to provide green jobs and to provide opportunities and to generate the developmental ambitions of both the African and the MENA regions.
And we had about 11 countries there from the Middle East, 4 or 5 gas and oil producers, all of whom signed on to a very strong statement about the urgency of making a transition to cleaner fuel and to containment, to carbon capture, storage, utilization.
As you know, one of the biggest challenges in Africa is unemployment. And we believe that the push for renewable energies will drive new jobs.
And if we do not have the proper data, then we can't have the real solutions to address the issues that we are facing.
We want to reduce the carbon footprint of the ag sector. We want to increase livelihood. We want to conserve natural resources.
Renewable energy and going renewable is also a way to affect other countries.
Investing in climate change, I think, is a great thing to do. It benefits you in terms of from a responsibility perspective towards the world, towards people, and it's profitable.
And without the youth and without the young generations, we'll not be able to fulfill the commitments that we're setting for ourselves.
Partnerships are at the core of the success of the sustainability agenda. And Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week is an opportunity to engage with all our stakeholders and place sustainability at the heart of the nation's economic agenda.
It is critical that we form a new regional and international partnerships.
But I think the UAE hopes to play the role of building consensus, continuing to raise the issue.
We welcome the chance to share with you our experience.
UAE was one of the first countries to recognize the importance of coastal habitats since 1970s. This national affinity to the sea has led to the initiation of Abu Dhabi Blue Carbon Demonstration Project back in 2012.
Abu Dhabi's government is committed to encouraging widespread corporate ESG adoption to help diversify the country's economy away from petroleum.
STEM education has been one of the most difficult sectors for females to engage with globally. But in the UAE, acting for a greater female representation was the right thing to do.